Assalamu alaikum dear students, hope you are fine. In today's lesson we will discuss the text questions of the lesson number 10, Dr. C V Raman, the celebrated genius. Now let us start. Question number first, why was the voyage C V Raman took in 1921 important in his life? Why was the voyage C V Raman took in 1921 important in his life? Answer. The voyage that C V Raman took in 1921 proved important in his life in the sense that while on the voyage, the scientist was moved towards the fact that why was the water of the Mediterranean Sea dark blue in shade. This question that arose in the Raman's mind led him to win Nobel Prize in Physics in the year 1930. Question number second. Raman was just an average student at school and college. Is it true or false? Give reasons to justify your answer. This is a false statement. Raman was a gifted one and extraordinary student. He was a gifted one and extraordinary efficient. He did his matriculation at the age of just 11 and received a degree BA with honors at the age of 15. At the age of 17, he was ahead of his class and earned an MA with honors. Now question, why could Raman not pursue higher studies abroad even though he was very keen to do so? Answer. Dr. C V Raman could not pursue higher studies abroad because he was disqualified by a doctor on the medical grounds. The doctor cited the reason for Raman's disqualification that he could not withstand with the harsh of English climate. Now another question. Give an example to show that Raman's interest in science did not lessen even when he started working as an accountant general. Answer. After Raman's appointment as assistant accountant general in Calcutta, his interest in science did not decrease. He used to spend most of his evenings in the laboratory of the Indian Association for Cultivation of Science. This shows his keen interest in science. Question. Why was there no Indian flag when Raman was awarded the Nobel Prize? How did this affect him? Answer. India was under the British colonial rule at the time when Raman was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1930. It is because there was no Indian flag. The incident had a great impact on the sentiments of Raman. He felt humble on the sight and broke down and tears rolled down his eyes. Question is, Raman was proud to be an Indian. How did this manifest in his personal life? Answer. Raman was a true Indian. He never gave in before the foreign attire. He was traditional Indian, Madrasi dress even on his tour to Europe and also on the occasion of receiving the world's most prestigious award, the Nobel Prize. Question is, the world was not slow to recognize the importance of C V Raman's achievements. What are the other important awards he won apart from the Nobel Prize? Answer. The other awards that C V Raman won include the prestigious Hughes Medal in 1929, the Knighthood by the British Empire, Bharat Ratna in 1954, and the International Lenin Prize in 1957. Question. I can understand the difficulties that most of your graduates have to face today. How was this possible for Raman? Answer. Raman himself had tasted the bitterness of poverty and misery. He himself had faced difficulties in life These ups and downs in life had molded him and made him an experienced and seasoned person. He had tasted the bitterness of life. So did he tell the youth that he knew what was it to being poor and feeling misery and facing the hardships of life. Now the question is, I admit success in life is not always to the intelligent or strong. What other qualities, according to Raman, bring success in life? What other qualities, according to Raman, C.V. Raman, bring success in life? Answer: Raman admitted that success is not always to the intelligent or strong, but it is a bit of gamble. According to Raman, the people who have got their minds right and know their job always succeed in life. Now question is, what was Raman's philosophy of life? Important question. What was Raman's philosophy of life? Raman's philosophy of life was very simple. He held the view that one should not get disappointed on his failures. Raman believed that one should enjoy the common things in life, like good nights and dinners, evening walks in fields, and beauties of nature. He urged to appreciate one's surroundings. The question is, three or four qualities of nature inspired Raman all his life. What are they? What are the four qualities of nature that inspired Raman? What are they? Answer: the qualities of nature that inspired Raman throughout his life are the wonderful gifts of nature, the wonderful gifts of nature, her remarkable ingenuity, resourcefulness, and infinite variety. Question: Raman had unusual views about patriotism. What was it? The love of Answer: the love of earth, according to Raman, was true patriotism. The earth and the things that grow upon the earth make human life possible. Love of one's country should be the love of that land. Raman believed that the human body returns back to the earth after death, whether it is cremated or buried. Question is, what were Raman's view on happiness? Answer: according to Raman, the happiness does not lie in going to the movies and watch melodramas. He held the views that happiness was to appreciate the things which are given by God. He also said that happiness was to enjoy the natural things and explore one's mind and not in spending money. What is imagery? Our question is, what is imagery? Imagery stands for mental pictures. Imageries can be experienced by readers while reading a poem. Imagery is a picture made out of words. It signifies figurative language to signify all the objects and qualities of sense perception referred to in a poem or other works of literature. Simple sample on the reference to the context passage. Well, this is passage, and there is reference to the context, that is explanation. Well, this is passage from the text. Well, I have read your papers, and when I saw a person in the audience wearing a Madrasi turban, I knew it must be you. Context: the above statement refers to the conversation between C.V. Raman and Lord Rutherford. The above words were spoken by Lord Rutherford. This statement of Professor Rutherford was quoted by C.V. Raman in answer to a query raised by the audience in the Agra University when Raman was addressing the youth. Somebody had asked him that did he not feel embarrassed in European wearing a Madrasi turban? Now explanation. In these lines, C.V. Raman tells the young man at the Agra University in reply to the question that he had been recognized by Lord Rutherford by his Madrasi turban. When Lord Rutherford saw a person in the audience wearing a Madrasi turban, he concluded that it must be myself, Dr. C.V. Raman. Thus, it was a mark of his distinctive identity and not a matter of embarrassment. Thank you very much.